Hey everybody, welcome back to the guide. Next up in the series, we'll be collecting 100 coins on Tiny Huge Island. Now this star can go much easier or much harder for you depending on if you know this cool little trick with the giant Goombas on this stage. As you can see, I'm doing some ground pounds on them and they'll actually drop a blue coin when you do so, and that's a really big deal. As you can imagine, when you're collecting 100 coins on this stage, if you were to jump on them just kind of the normal way, they just drop a single yellow coin, just one coin. And of course, there are quite a few Goombas on this stage, so, you know, do the math there. Getting a blue coin for every single Goomba can add up pretty quick. And when I'm doing 100 coins on Tiny Huge Island, I do stick to this version of the island when you're Small Mario. There are far, far more coins on this version of the island, probably because of that Goomba trick, to be honest. We'll, of course, be grabbing the blue coin from the Koopa, as always. And carefully grabbing those yellow coins there. I think if you were to run into that wall, I don't know if that was a wall that was like sloped enough that you would just try to, you know, ride up it with the shell, or if it would just immediately knock you off. And there you go. I messed up that jump. I think it was because the Goomba saw me and they kind of make like kind of a surprised jump, you know? So all of a sudden he was airborne with me, and I kind of landed on him before I did the ground pound, so I got a single coin there. So if you can do like a double jump or a side somersault or something to get some extra height so that doesn't happen, and it may even be worth trying to sneak up behind them so they don't pop up like they did on me right there. Anyway, though, we're inside the Wiggler cavern here, grabbing the red coins. This can be sort of sketchy, depending on how far along you are in the 100 coin run. Grabbing the blue coin block there. Unfortunately, it only gives us 2 blue coins there, but there's so many other blue coins in the map, I guess that's okay. I don't feel too ripped off there. And we'll go ahead and... wall kicks are hard. And that's spawning the red coin star there for us. Of course, we don't care about that. And be careful on your way down here. I almost accidentally collected that, which would have been a shame. That would have been the end of that attempt, and we would have had to start over. So maybe do those red coins in a different order. That way, there's no, you know, chance of you accidentally collecting that star, which is a weird thing to say. Accidentally collecting a star is a thing when you're doing 100 coins. Anyway, though, heading back outside. We'll be heading on over here to where the cannon is. And this is where that giant fish is. I didn't actually see where it was. That was always the most terrifying thing about Tiny Huge Island, easily, when I was a young lad. Grabbing a few more coins from the Shy Guys, or the Fly Guys, right? Not the Shy Guys, but the Fly Guys. I usually will try to punch or kick those guys instead of hopping on their heads, because when you jump on top of them, you go flying away, and it can be kind of hard to get back on the ground and grab the coins before they disappear. That last Goomba there, I did a double jump on. It looks like I learned from my mistake. That's good. And this over here is where you finish the rematch with Koopa the Quick. Looking at about 83 coins now. I'm going to go ahead and head on up to the upper sections of Tiny Huge Island, mostly because I think there's a Goomba up there still. Otherwise, you can go down and kill the Piranha Plants from the Pluck the Piranha Plant star. I actually forget how many there are down there. I think it's 5 or 6, and they drop 2 coins each. So that's kind of nice. Nice little handful of coins right there in one area. You can kind of make up what you lost if you screwed up a few Goombas like I have in this clip. Actually, it was only one, huh? But yeah, kind of a weird thing, how depending on how you kill an enemy, it'll give you different amounts of coins. I don't think there's a whole lot like that otherwise in this game. I hate making statements like that, because I know that the very next video, there's going to be something else that I didn't think of. Some other type of enemy that does the exact same thing. Anyway, though, there you go, 100 coins on Tiny Huge Island. Knowing the trick with the Goomba and the blue coins, of course, helps out a lot on this stage. Having said that, if you don't do it, if you don't know about that trick, it's still possible to collect 100 coins on Tiny Huge Island. I mean, I did it for years without knowing about that trick. It's kind of a weird, obscure secret in my opinion. But anyway, other than that, I think the only other thing I wanted to mention was it's probably best to stick to this version of the map, where Mario is tiny and the map is huge, mostly because, I mean, there's way more coins on this version of the map, but also the other version of the map, since it's smaller, like the bridges are smaller, it's a lot easier to fall off, so it's more dangerous with less coins over there, so in my opinion, just stick to the large version of the map. Anyway, though, that's how I collect that star. Thank you for checking out the series, hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.